I lost myself in the crowd so many times before, buried by fear, by doubt, by the kind of silence that swallows you whole. Until one day, I opened my phone and saw a message. I froze, because that wasn't just a message, it was a quest. And the moment I read it, I knew this was the scariest quest I had ever taken on. What we always portray about China, including myself, is fear. It's that feeling that you're constantly being watched, like at any moment you could be caught, arrested, disappear, governed by communism, police everywhere, eyes in every corner. I used to think, what if I get kidnapped for my organs? It sounds dramatic, I know, but fear doesn't always ask for permission to be logical. And maybe those stories are real, but they're not just China stories, they are the worst stories. Darkness exists everywhere. And yet, as an overthinker, I told myself, even if this is the last trip I survive, at least I die doing what I love. Capturing love adventures for my beloved queer couples. So I ignored the voices, the ones that told me not to go, the ones that said, China isn't safe for people like you. Like, it's just another North Korea. I left everything behind with only one compass. Used everything I had to do what I love. We met, me and my couple, and just like that, we flew into the unknown. The flight was calm. I thought maybe this won't be so bad, but then the cold hit me. I knew Yunnan was cold, but there was mountain cold. That bone deep kind of chill you can't describe until it smacks you in the face. And I thought, how do people survive up here? But they do, and not just survive, they thrive. The trip began to unfold, only 7 days, but those 7 days unfolded slowly and beautifully, right in front of my eyes. If I could, I would have screamed it from the rooftop of Jade Dragon Snow Mountain. China, you are awesome! Why didn't anyone tell me? I reckon because of the way China functions, a closed society. It's on internet. It's on way of showing the world what it wants to show, and we only see what we are allowed to see on our media. So China remains the mystery, an unsolved myth, something between truth and illusion. Someone once said, don't believe what you hear until you see it for yourself, and even then, sometimes you can't believe your own eyes. That's what magicians use to trick you, and China is a master class in mystery. The ethnic minority in Yunnan, they are kind, friendly, minding their own business. They live their lives among Chinese tourists, not many foreigners, barely any Westerners. And that's the thing, it's hard to solo travel here. People don't speak English, but they call you names like Nguyen, beautiful girl, and short girl, handsome boy, to sell things on the street or even in stores. It's too cute to ignore them. One time, I bought some street food, said, 谢谢美女 to the seller, and she lit up, smiled like a kid. Proud that I spoke her language, I reckon my lesbian way of life always gave me the power to speak gently to women, to connect through sharpness. We drove Dali, Lijiang, Shangri-La. While others slept on the bus, I stayed awake with the driver, tired eyes wide open, because I didn't want to miss a thing. Every single frame outside the window felt like ancient Chinese drama, the ones I grew up with, the ones I will grow old with. It was like walking into the poetic theme. You step out of the car and the air changes. You're not on earth anymore. You are in a story. Every stone step, every mountain shadow, the old towns here are film sets made by time. Thousands of years old, you can walk from North Gate to South Gate and still not see it all. And somehow, you end up with a chuggy milk tea in hand, lost in the dance at Old Town Square, trying to learn from the traditional moves from strangers who smile at you like you belong. And then it was over, and I came back to the reality, to work that doesn't always make you feel appreciated, to a life that tries to make you feel invisible again, to the noise, the expectations, the questions, the one question that haunts me the most. If you are invisible to the world, and without you, everything still functions, does it even matter who you become? But here's what I've learned. Even if they don't see you, even if the world doesn't clap for you, even if they say, don't go, don't film, don't dream, you go anyway, you film anyway, you dream anyway. Because even if no one sees you, you still saw it, and it changed you, and maybe that's enough, or maybe it's just the beginning. If this story resonates with you, I would love to have you stick around. I make more than just travel films. These are stories from the heart for people who love boldly and live even when they're scared. Subscribe and let's keep chasing the stories they told us not to tell.